What's up, guys? It's Hottakes with S.O.G, and as we take run am now, you know now. Here we did it to scatter everything, to scatter break table get one leg, we scatter ram, and we also appreciate you guys, the ones that are always watching us. You are always sharing our videos. What's up, guys? They show your friends. One leg. God bless you. Continue that way they do. Oh, God bless you. And today, as you can see, I'm peaceful. Some kind of people know they set, and I'm peaceful. I have my amazing guests. So I'll start with the musician. In fact, I don't even know where I want to start. Guy, introduce yourself because you own plenty. You they sing, you they act, you they play everything with instrument. Introduce yourself, I beg. I don't even know what I want to call.
My name is. What's up, people? My name is D.O.P Classic. I'm a musicologist. I'm a music producer.
So then get to your musicologist again.
Yeah, I read music university. So
Okay.
I train choirs, I train artists. I'm an actor, I'm a singer, I'm a dancer. I do everything entertainment.
No implicate us. We know so we don't get talent. Calm down, please. Mr. Phil.
Yes, my name is Ezan Philip. I'm a pharmacist. I'm a content creator. But that's all for now.
That's okay. More they coming. I start they go. More they come.
Sure now.
And the only girl in the midst of, you are blessed among men.
You mean you're blessed around me?
Oh, some people could just think
pride.
That's in pride just too much. What is your problem? You don't know you are opportune to be in the midst of some gallant warriors of the nation. Do you understand?
No.
Okay. We know you. We know who you are. You're a returning guest, a music enthusiast.
Yes,
creative enthusiast. Now you they do everything. You they sing, you they act, you they dance.
Exactly.
Wow.
Everything.
Now why you they feel yourself?
Stop it.
All right, guys. The topic for today is actually very, very controversial. A very controversial topic. Should Nigerians be open or more receptive to LGBTQ? LGBTQ.
Yeah, LGBTQ.
So should Nigerians, I don't know, what do you think? Phil, do you think Nigerians should be more open and receptive to LGBTQ? Okay, LGBTQ.
My point is, the LGBTQ, I don't think Nigeria should accept it.
Okay, why?
Yeah. The last part, that Q.
No, what do you know?
You know what that Q means?
No, I don't know.
Queer?
That queer.
Yeah.
Like that, most times they identify as not even human beings.
Okay.
I don't know, sometimes you see it's like posts on Twitter, maybe on also Instagrams, where you see people identifying as reptile, they have undergone a lot of surgery, and they don't even look human again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine a society that accepts this culture,
ideology, Okay.
So it's going to be so awkward and weird and so not proper.
Why? Okay, let me tell you the reason. Okay.
The physical outlook, obviously, is not even presentable. Like there's one I saw.
Maybe you say presentable to you, in your own sense.
To you.
Okay, to majority.
Okay.
I've seen one here is open.
Oh my God.
Even the nose. Like the person can bring out his tongue from here. And even the nose.
I don't understand.
So where did it go?
Like
I think it's spiritual.
Like the upper lip is like bored.
Okay.
It's more like a big hole. So you can bring out your tongue from here.
Okay.
I swear.
Why are you bringing Satan into this?
He's not bringing Satan. He's saying
It sounded demonic.
Okay, so what do you think about it?
It sounded demonic. I feel like, see, we let people be who they want to be. Okay, if they want to be gay, you have no right to tell them no.
I think you're wrong.
Why?
In every society,
you think I'm wrong because you're not gay, because you don't think you'll ever be gay.
You made a point. They have to be what they want to be.
Yes, it's their choice.
That is why there's something they call law. You get? There is something that propels you towards doing the right thing. You get? Now, if this LGBTQ is like, I don't know, a norm, come on, check how this society will be. Having reptiles and lesbians and gays and transgenders and
You know, Nigeria doesn't allow it because Nigeria is shallow-minded.
Oh wow, they don't insult us.
That's why they're so. No, that's the truth. That's why they're so against it. But outside, it's like they get married, they do shit together, they kiss on the streets without no mind. So why is it a worry to us Nigerians?
Well, for me, my take is this: anybody can be whatever they want to be. For me.
Okay.
Anybody can be. Nobody's stopping me from being a doctor. Nobody's stopping me from being a
Pharmacist, exactly.
Nobody's stopping me from being a musician. You get my point?
Okay.
So anybody can be whatever they want to be, but you can't force me to accept you to bring it into my circle. You get what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck whatever you are. I don't give a fuck whatever you do. I don't give a fuck if you're gay or it's not my business. But don't bring it to me. Don't. If I say give me distance and respect me and give me a distance, big man, you get what I'm talking about.
You know, say this one I talk now, yeah. You know, say when you allow this in the society, are you thinking about how it's going to affect the environment?
The environment and the younger.
Are you thinking about how it's going to affect the society? Now imagine normal man they like woman. It's sweet. We are together. We are doing it. We are hearing so much sound. Even you when they hear and go like them.
Sweet.
Now imagine we're two guys inside room and they hear what do you want here? Which is not going to have ta and it's going to be okay, now just like you said, someone looking like a reptile. So how you and that person the one person enter your company say he wants your goods and services.
I didn't understand
first that. First catch you, but your village will don't come.
How does that happen?
Even if you say you want to allow that, let's think about how this thing will take place for society.
Yeah.
How you go take affect the environment, society, people, even the young ones growing up. Now imagine, normal man and woman as we did normal, they just enter room. They don't do their thing. Even when they pass, if you hear like bad guys, if you never hear what man and man they do.
I never hear, but I can guess. I can guess what the sound was. I can guess what it will sound like.
Wait, do sound nice to
do you watch gay Korean movies?
Why would I watch gay Korean movies?
That's the thing.
Why am I watching gay Korean movies?
To me, I find gay people romantic.
Because you're a lady.
No, it's not about being a lady. It's not about being a lady.
No.
I think support it as well.
I think I don't know, probably because you ladies are more you are more open to touching each other.
Yeah,
that's why you find that a huge number of you accept that.
Him touching you.
Can you keep quiet?
Wait. Sorry, let me explain something to you. There was this TikTok I watched where the guy was trying to explain something. He said, put 100 women on an island, put 10 men. When you come back in the next 100 years, you will see a thriving society. You see different types of people there. But see me, you carry 10 transgender males or maybe females put for that same island.
Yeah.
When you come back, you just now bones. You go see, you don't go see anything again. Now, the idea of humanity is to continue growing, is to continue going far.
Yeah.
So now tell me, I won't understand, though, because the thing I keep looking for what person they find for inside there. What do you define for that? That is why even those that engage in this stuff that they call anal sex, I try to understand them. Because for crying out loud, what are you looking for inside the bomb? What are you looking for inside what is in the bomb?
That's what you can never understand because you don't do it.
There is nothing to understand. This is something a simple slap can solve. Yes, man.
Oh
when the person was going up, when they show this, give Baba go.
You can say what
actually, talking about the anal sex and all, you know, it's not all sex that leads to procreation. Okay, so it's not all sex that leads to procreation.
Okay.
There are many sex, you get sexual styles and all.
So you do anal sex.
No, what I'm trying to say here is that someone can be practicing whatever sex style he or she wants.
Okay.
But you can explore, but it does not narrow it down to maybe favoring the gayism or lesbianism. You understand?
So bros, and the long and short, you do anal sex.
No,
talk to me. No worry, go answer this part. No worry, talk to me.
But you get my point now.
I don't know your point.
Can I throw you a question?
Yeah.
Just imagine you give birth, your wife gives birth, and then your child is gay.
It's not possible. My child can never be gay.
What? That's what I said. Imagine.
Okay, now let me explain to you. Let me explain to you.
Or your daughter.
Let me explain something. You know, one funny thing is that this has actually turned into a pandemic in the US now. They're actually having issues because in some primary schools, they are now forcing it on children to accept gay
That's what
without them actually understanding
That's what I was
what
about
gay
to
is.
say, yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, see, you said my wife gets pregnant and gives birth. My child can't be gay. He will just start having as a scientist,
The
hormones. These female hormones will just be a bit higher than his male hormones, and then he will start exhibiting some certain characteristics, which is you see him carry wig and want to wear shoe, carry handbag. It is not left to you as the father and the mother will know the truth to do slap and slippers.
As an African parent,
He knows it like this.
It will not change anything because it's like
It's going to change.
Can I say something?
No, let me go something. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Imagine if you didn't notice it on time.
There's no how you won't
You
notice
said
it on time.
like
There's
when
no
he was
how.
10, 11,
There's no
12
how.
years.
No.
You can't change it then.
Unless you're not at home. There's no how you will be with your kids and you won't notice that your small boy don't they like to wear koi. This happened with my cousin. He slapped the boy, Chris, enter her head. A boy of 2 years, he begin to wear koi. He go just
For what?
like saying like he did it the first day, he thought it was a joke. Second day, he go put leg for mama koi.
Are you mad?
He wipe and slap. He didn't go back to that again. Today in the
But
joint
one thing
style.
we
He's
should
not doing
understand is
that.
that we can't change a gay. We can't change.
You can if you find out on time.
let me give you an instance. Let me give you an instance.
If I catch you, beat you.
Normally, the Nigerian society have already like made it in a way that if you're a gay, you'll be segregated.
Yes.
So you'll be facing that psychology. In my secondary school, I'm not going to call this, but like this guy is
Then
acting
plenty
all
for
gay.
boarding house.
You get acting all gay. But now if you see this guy, he's well built and acting manly and mature. You get so the society
He was acting all gay.
Oh, you're talking. You're making me want to hear what you're saying.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Yeah.
See, the thing is this. The society, Nigeria, we're talking about in the country Nigeria now. Our society does not accept
You won't even go far.
it
Leave society naturally.
naturally.
How? It's even in the laws of nature, it does not make sense. And for crying out loud, these are just little things that small slap and knock would have solved.
It doesn't make sense.
Even
Yes, but
beating
it's still
can I
happening.
say this?
But
Even
we
beating
can't do
someone,
anything to change
beating
it.
someone cannot change
You
the
can
person.
actually.
Exactly.
Beating someone cannot change the
It won't
person.
do shit. It won't
Beating
do
someone
nothing
cannot.
to the person.
I'm a witness to that because I know things that I still do
shit.
today.
When people
that I was flocked for when I was a kid.
when people say beating someone cannot change someone, you have to tell me the type of beating. Because not when you're wicked to someone, you're calling it beating. You don't understand, though.
So you guys are saying that Nigeria shouldn't accept.
Now let me explain something to you. Yeah? My dad, when we were small, he would always beat you when you do something. So my dad, they flog you past 6. He will not hit you with a belt. He will not hit you with slippers.
Flog me
He has
64.
clean. That normal clean.
64.
That's wickedness.
Hi.
If you do that to me, I would want to rebel. It's not being. My father will beat you. Then he will take his time to sit down and explain to you that this is not the right thing to do. This is why he beat you. He doesn't like beating you, but if you do this again, surely as much as I love you, my son, I will beat the hell out of you again. Do you understand?
What I'm trying to say is this: even the flogging and every other shit does not change the fact that what somebody is going to learn.
Depends. They say that the human brain is the biggest computer. It is they say
talking about
what you
programming.
call your dog, now you go answer.
Talking about programming.
No, I'm trying to tell you something now. Like
People that do not comply to it.
Yes, of course.
no, what I'm trying to explain to him is that wickedness, we can't count wickedness as beating. Correction. Yeah.
Fact.
My father always tell you that when you give birth to a child, yeah, you don't just come after the pikin don't grow reach 5, 6 years, 7 years, you come begin to beat her, you waste your time. From that moment when you don't born that pikin, this will say they will carry pikin fine, you go suck him breast now, the pikin will just bite the nipple, come dey smile. Because like 2 fingers.
Spank and yeah.
In time, that pikin now naturally don't really know so okay.
Wrong.
Anytime when this guy vex for me, beat me, that means he do the wrong.
Yeah.
Naturally, he will not want to do what is wrong unless he know say he did wrong. And when he do you correct him. That child will not go back to it. But about one okay, like one man the next couple that time I used to tie his child to the fan and be told, no, tie your pikin for fan. They turn him, put the fan for 3, the fan goes the fan turn me the wife the pikin. That one is wickedness. If you do that to anybody, normally the person will want to go against you. You understand? But when you calm down, you beat this person, you explain to this person, see what I beat you. Don't say this in the street me, but this is not right. You see my pikin, God forbid, God no go gree me that kind of thing. Me begin the way. If I beat you finish, I tell you say guy, now man you be. I get things wey be say men suppose they do. As a man, you no suppose do this kind things. I go sit you down and I talk to you and explain to you. You will not understand it. and then you will not go back to it. But the truth is that happy and no you'll say, hey, leave him, he's a small child, he's just playing, let's allow him. You do that, enter 3 years, enter 12 years. So now you now wake up one day and tell you, I don't feel attracted to girls, it's boys I like to be around. If I wipe, you slap.
Another shit is our boarding school. Our boarding school in Nigeria.
It's sexy.
Our boarding school in Nigeria has they have allowed a lot of space for this kind of shit to happen. I didn't go to a boarding school.
Yeah.
I didn't go to a boarding school, but I know that most people that went to boarding schools, they come out and they are attracted to their fellow man.
Yeah, but I want to
Most people that
I want to get why
I've had people that walked up to me.
Yeah.
Me personally, I say, guy, I like you, and I'm like, seriously.
Yeah, I want to get why she thinks Nigerians will be more receptive to that. Why do you think we should? What do you think? How do you think?
Like, you put in your child, like your 5-year-old boy, in a boarding school where only boys school, and then he comes back home and you're seeing changes in him, and then he goes back and you're letting him go back, and then he's still seeing those things, like the boys' urges is still attracting him. What would you do then?
I'll bring him out of that school.
No, you can't do shit at that moment.
I'm gonna bring him out of that school.
Even if you bring him out of that school, it's embedded in him already.
First off, I can't even send my child to
He's been seeing dicks all over the place. So yes, dicks is my favorite thing to see. Yes, I'm gonna just do dicks. Period.
Okay, I want to ask you something here. You said you said Nigerians should be more receptive to you. Yep. Okay, let me get. How do you think that affects us or impacts in the society? What makes you say, okay, yes, made us service? What do you go add for society?
I just feel like it's gonna be romantic.
That affects. So now just cruise based on vibes.
It's love. See.
Anything
Anything that's
Did I just hear love?
It's love. Yes, they're in love with each other. It's love.
It's not all about love.
So that means tomorrow we can accept someone that is in love with the goat.
For two boys to get into each other's panties, then that's definitely they love each other.
So okay, if you meet someone that says, okay, I'm in love with the snake.
That's an animal. Come on.
No, it happens now.
It happens. I watched.
Animal and humans don't.
I watched a TikTok where someone was identifying as a broccoli. They asked, I said, what do they do? The guy saying just they grow.
Come on.
So my defense.
I mean, are you okay? You be vegetable, just a grow.
For me, I don't give a fuck. For me, I don't give a fuck whatever you're doing. But don't bring it to me. Don't bring it to my friends. I catch you.
Imagine your kid turns out to be gay.
There is no how they will turn out to be gay.
Let the gay breathe. Let them breathe.
So because I don't see what as society. There's nothing. It's not like they can reproduce. There's nothing.
Yes.
Economically, what are they
They're
adding?
living their life. They're living their life. That's how they want to live. You can't do anything about that.
I'm going to key into what she's saying. It's not that I'm supporting her, but there's every possibility for anybody to turn gay based on exposure.
Exactly.
You understand?
Can you turn gay?
No, based on exposure. I was not.
Good.
No,
Wait, you said anybody can turn gay.
There are some people that are susceptible to. Just like you made mention of
boarding school,
boarding schools,
yeah. Remember, these people are not seeing girls.
Yes.
They don't know what it means.
Sexual urge is always common.
Okay.
It's a human being. So there's every tendency to have that clique of people that are going to be gay. You understand? So what we should be talking now is like, how do we go about this?
Whether should be accepted or should not be accepted.
What will be your
you just have
solution?
to accept.
Okay, if you're a child. Now, first of all, I wouldn't advise anyone to take their children to
all boys school
or same gender school.
Yeah.
Parents
Listen,
do
I'd rather have you go to boys and girls school where everyone, at least you go to see girls, you go to see girls.
Yeah.
You go to see girls.
Yeah.
And then for you to somehow, by omission or commission, finally go down to become gay, that means that thing already there inside you. And wherever you're coming from, which obviously you love my picking. They don't see them. Yes, anybody that later on started showing it, you already there inside. And maybe that person had a traumatic experience, because most people that are gay, some of them went through some traumatic experience will make them get that, begin behave like that, begin act like that.
Yes, true. A lot of children at the age of 6, 7, 8, 9, especially boys. I used to say this to my friends that young boys are being neglected when they're young, and they go through. Me personally, I went through a lot of traumas that if I begin to talk about now, you'll be like, wow, seriously, you went through this kind of shit, and trust me, if not for God and some other stuff, I for done. You get?
So don't cross over.
Yes, I know what I'm talking about.
Don't be gay.
But-
If you don't be gay,
yeah, something
exactly.
like that. So,
You see?
but because of God and because of own training, no, seriously,
justify the fact that
let's go back. No, I just like what you're talking about. Let's go back to when children are young, like 6, 7, 8. A lot of young boys go through a lot of traumas. A lot of young girls go through a lot of
Then that
traumas.
is down to the person's parents, because if I say if they don't educate you, then you won't know. That's what you will tell me.
Yes.
But if they educate them, then I don't think anybody, any small kid in this or that, because me, even when I was young, I had this guy that was always coming on to me, trying to keep me on his lap and do some nasty shit, trying to touch me inappropriately. But I always run from the guy because I already had that training. I already know that, okay,
Nobody should.
this kind of thing, now you're not supposed to do them. Even if I must do now with girl, maybe me and you, it is fucking wrong. I already knew. Yes. Do you understand? So it boils down to, just like I said earlier, you start from the roots.
When
You understand? You can't come and tell me it's not natural. That child just started doing it and you left him. Just like when you see children and they say they are spoiled. It's because right from when that became small, you go break up, you know, go shout for them, you go they laugh with them. Use your hand, go sweep cup, hold it and you wait for time and sweep the cup. Tomorrow again, you go break the table.
Yes.
You go come, you go sweep them too. Then tomorrow, you have anything where they talk, you no go hear them again. But it's now still see those same children. Go get some uncles and aunties, maybe guy where they live for their streets, where they fear pass you, where be the parent. Because you know the flog them. If you see that guy, you go coordinate. But if that guy come out Nigeria and if they shout, in they do what you want to do. But once that uncle, brother, sister, anybody just pass, you don't even need to stand, you just pass.
S.O.G. But what we should consider are these people are human. They're humans like
I didn't say they are not human. No. Me, I'm open to helping them to be better.
we are not.
And
Sorry, I'm going to cut you short. See, Hazel,
I'm open to helping
we're not
them.
going to consider.
oh,
We're not going to consider and now make way for
something that is not.
That will actually kill us, because I see that as
how
an
do you
attack
want
on
to stop it?
humanity.
Because I'm telling you that you cannot change them.
Nobody's stopping no shit.
See,
All we're
see,
saying, all we're
it's
saying
just like
is
robbery, killing. That's
you
what you
can't
cannot
stop it.
stop.
Okay.
But it is not allowed.
Yes.
So, if you're practicing,
It's
it,
bad.
better hide
What is
it.
But
wrong
it
is
should
wrong.
be allowed.
Okay,
Come on.
should people, so you're saying we should be allowed to also carry gun on the street and say, okay,
Because I feel like I want to kill someone.
I want to collect your money. Give me your money now.
That's
Give me.
murder. That's
because I want
robbery.
to be a
That's
robber.
different.
Come on now.
I also said they talk. It's make I tell you, if they allow
To me,
everybody, if they allow everybody now, make them do how they want to do. Next thing now tomorrow, if I call tomorrow, I go tell and say I feel like a rich man, so everybody treats me like a rich man. Yes, because we cannot identify as
I want to
anything. Anything, people, or you identify as this, may nobody tell you anything again. It's just how it is. So please, ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear your
Let the
views.
gay breathe.
You can hear and let
Let the
the
gay
I heard it like this. So I want to hear your
Don't
views.
suffocate them.
Those who feel like say this in a normal way they supposed to do, you not talk on a mind. And everybody feel like say they not supposed. Yeah, you talk your mind, you share this
Now I
video.
say make nobody carry a come my side.
I beg. I'm signing out, and I want to shift from this boss because I guess I got to talk now. I know. So let me shift to the people that are thinking the same way that I'm thinking. I have Didi with me. I have
The classic.
Dope Classic, and Phil Ken, the guy that somehow is attracted to certain things that we will talk about this now after we come off for a year.
But you guys touch yourself.
We are forgiving you.
Bye.